Before you scroll away or click on another video, I want you to ask yourself one uncomfortable question. When was the last time you felt truly happy, like actually content with your life? No anxiety about the future, no regrets about the past. Just pure happiness in the present moment? If you're like most people, the answer is probably, I don't remember. And that's not your fault. Society has trained us to believe happiness is something you earn after you achieve everything. On your list, we think, once I make more money, I'll be happy. Once I find love, I'll be happy. Once I fix all my flaws, then I'll finally relax. But here's the brutal truth. That mindset guarantees you'll stay miserable forever. In this video, I'm going to reveal the hidden loop you're trapped in right now. It's the one that makes happiness feel like a moving target you can never catch. And more importantly, I'll show you the mental shift that can break you out of this trap today, not someday in the distant future. So stick with me, because this might just be the most important 10 minutes you'll spend on yourself this year. Let's start with the root of the problem. Almost everyone is stuck in what psychologists call the if-then trap. It works like this. You tell yourself, if I get this job, then I'll be happy. Or if I lose 10 kilograms, then I'll feel confident. Or if my life looks perfect on the outside, then I'll finally be at peace. The problem? Every time you achieve one of these goals, your brain immediately sets a new one. You make more money, but now you want more. You get into a relationship, but now you worry about keeping it. You fix one flaw, but suddenly you notice another. It's like being on a treadmill that speeds up every time you take a step forward. No wonder you're exhausted. No wonder you feel like happiness is always just out of reach. But what if I told you that happiness isn't a finish line you cross when you've done enough? It's actually a skill you can practice right now, even if nothing in your life changes. That's not just feel-good advice. It's backed by science. Studies show that about 90% of your long-term happiness comes from your mindset and daily habits, not your external circumstances. Think about that for a second. That means you could have the perfect life on paper and still feel empty inside. Or you could have struggles, challenges, and imperfections and still find a way to feel joy in the middle of it. So how do you shift from chasing happiness to actually living it? It starts with a concept called the Arrival Fallacy. This is the false belief that happiness arrives after you achieve something. But here's the twist. Your brain literally doesn't work that way. When you reach a goal, your brain releases a quick shot of dopamine and then it resets. Why you felt excited when you bought something new, but 2 days later, you were back to normal. That's why you got that promotion, but still felt unfulfilled a week later. Your brain is designed to adapt, which is great for survival but terrible for long-term satisfaction if you're not aware of it. So what's the solution? You need to build what I call present tense happiness. That means learning to feel good now, even while you're still growing, learning, and working toward your goals. It's not about giving up on success. It's about not tying your entire identity to outcomes. Because here's a harsh reality. Life will never be perfect. There will always be another goal, another problem, another thing to fix. If you keep waiting for everything to be solved before you allow yourself to be happy, you'll waste your entire life chasing something that doesn't exist. But if you learn to appreciate life as it is, while still building toward what it could be, that's where real happiness lives. So how do you do that? Let me give you a simple 3-step process that actually works. Step 1. Practice micro-gratitude. This isn't the fake be grateful for everything advice you've heard a million times. Micro-gratitude is different. It's about noticing tiny, specific things throughout your day that you'd normally ignore. The taste of your morning coffee. The way the sun feels on your face. The sound of your favorite song. These small moments add up to a big shift in your mindset over time. Step 2. Detach your self-worth from your goals. This is a hard one, but it's crucial. Right now, you probably believe you'll be enough once you achieve X, Y, or Z. But the truth is, you're already enough because you exist. Your goals are just experiences you choose to pursue. They're not proof of your value. When you detach your self-worth from your achievements, failure stops being terrifying and success stops being the only thing that matters. That frees you to actually enjoy the process instead of obsessing over the result. And step 3, redefine success. Instead of asking, did I win today? Ask, did I grow today? Did I learn something? Did I live in alignment with who I want to be? Success isn't just crossing finish lines, it's about becoming the kind of person who enjoys the run, not just the medal. If you can learn to think that way, your whole life will change. You'll stop chasing happiness and start creating it right here, right now. Imagine waking up tomorrow and feeling content before anything happens. Imagine going after your goals because you want to, not because you're desperate to fill a hole in your heart. Imagine being free from the pressure to constantly prove yourself. That's not a fantasy. That's what life looks like when you escape the happiness trap. Here's the catch. No one can do this for you. You have to make the shift yourself. So let me challenge you. For the next 24 hours, pay attention to your own thoughts. Notice every time you think, I'll be happy when, and gently replace it with, how can I enjoy right now, even as I work toward